Call the June 1st Board of Public Works meeting to order, if that's okay with Fact TV.
Go.
All right, calling the June 1st Board of Public Works meeting to order. The first item up is public appearances for non-agenda items. I'm attending virtually, but I don't know if in the room, are there any appearances that you're aware of?
No one's present.
All right, thank you. Room is empty, so we're gonna move on then to the approval of minutes for the May 18th meeting minutes. Does anyone like to move approval?
Move approval.
I'll second.
Wonderful, thank you. All those in favor of approving the May 18th minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Great. Here's the meeting minutes for May 18th, or all against, say nay. All right, May 18th meeting minutes approved. The next report from the department. Bill, I think you have an update for us?
Yeah, I just wanted to go over a few of the projects to give an update of what we've been going over for the past week, or past 2 weeks. Our Fish Hatchery Road project is on schedule. We're working up at the Greenway Cross intersection. Recently, we have switched some traffic over on Greenway Cross so that there's a one-way eastbound. And then we've been working on the utilities coming south from there. The paving is starting to happen up there on Greenway Cross with the concrete. And we're looking to do some more water main work down by Traceway Drive. So this week we're working in the area between Post Road and Traceway Drive with curb and gutter, sidewalk, and everything to the north of there. And we're looking to do the next major switch at Greenway Cross in probably 2 weeks. At Crescent Crossing, the subdivision has started out there. That's at the intersection of Seminole Highway and Lacey Road. They're starting to build the roads in that area, building that up, and they're planning on starting the utilities next week. Central Park Place, which is over on the city's east side in the business area there, is going to probably start up in the next 2 weeks. So no work has been done in the past 2 weeks, but they're going to finish some stuff up over there. The Fahey Glen Pro Mega is scheduled for substantial completion on June 24th. So we're looking at the final paving along that stretch of roadway. Commerce Park has not seen a lot of work in the past week, and probably not for the following week. So in that area there, they're going to be starting I think it's the sanitary work in that area. Terra Vesta, we're looking to get the final phase of acceptance for completion at the next Board of Public Works and Council meeting. So we're really moving on that. Juice Plant, they are looking to finish start the construction of Bowman Drive or Traceway extension within the next couple of weeks there, so that they can complete the water main and the road project in that area. McKee Road, we're looking at doing another major traffic switch starting next week on Tuesday morning. So on Monday, we will be looking to set up the traffic control and everything, and what that will do is switch all the traffic over to the westbound, the current westbound lanes. It'll be the north side of the road, and they're going to construct everything on the south side of McKee Road between Seminole Highway and Commerce Park. Stoner Prairie Stormwater, they're looking to set some wells out there to take the groundwater level readings. And Lake Barney, I don't have an update on. Cyene Road, we're going to be looking to award a contract to the consultant for doing the design work at the next board meeting. So we'll have that contract to consider. Then the Northeast Water Main Loop, we're looking to finish up the design and get that out for bid in June. And that's what I have for our updates right now. Oh, and by the way, I'm Bill Balke, the Interim Director of Public Works, City Engineer. So looking forward to serving you with the board, and anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Any questions for Bill? Bill, Dave Herbst, I just had one. On Seminole Highway north of PD there, it looks like we got some sort of, we're pumping water into a bladder and then we got a filter with some hay. Is that water being pumped out of the detention basin just below it, or is that coming from somewhere else?
Yeah, that water is coming from the Seminole Village Pond that's there right at the corner at the intersection. And we're pumping that down to do some dredging of the sediment and material out of the bottom of the pond. The last time that was dredged out was in the early 90s, so it's been about 25 years in that range. That's what we're doing in that area right there.
Thank you, Bill.
Sure.
Any other questions? All right, then let's move on. Sarah, are you chairing the meeting? I don't mean to jump in here. I had trouble getting on.
No, I was just stepping in and I would love it if you took over, but I can also continue if you would prefer, whatever works best for you.
Why don't you continue, Sarah? I'm sitting in my car on the side of the road, and so
Okay.
I'm a little limited here.
Nope, that sounds good. We're up to the agenda items. So the first resolution, do we have a motion for approval?
I'll move approval of resolution R 113-20.
I'll second it.
Thank you. And Bill, I don't know if you want to talk to this one?
Sure. This is a resolution that would approve a intergovernmental agreement with the City of Madison Traffic for traffic signal installation at various locations throughout the city. We have an ongoing maintenance contract with the City of Madison to maintain our signals, and from time to time, we contract with them to procure the equipment for new traffic signals and do the installation in some cases. So this is a resolution that would look at installing traffic signal equipment at 2 locations in 2 projects. One is on McKee Road, where we're going to be installing a new traffic signal controller at the intersection of Commerce Park Drive. And the other one is at McKee and Seminole, where we're going to be installing another traffic controller at that location. The third location that we're looking at doing the signal procurement and installation is at the intersection of County Trunk MM and Lacey Road. And that project, we're looking at the installation of procuring the equipment and installing it with the City of Madison. And that's our third location. So the agreement that we have has been reviewed by Legal of Madison and the City of Fitchburg's Legal, and meets the requirements for our agreements. And we're looking for an approval from the board to go ahead and execute the agreement and start to procure the equipment for installation this year.
I know you call out that this is just kind of the City of Madison's ability for bulk purchasing and having low costs. That's nice to hear. But are there any questions or comments about this resolution?
I have a question.
Do they also do the timing for us, or is that Dane County that does that? The programming of the lights for timing and whatnot?
The City of Fitchburg does contract with the City of Madison on the lighting for
Okay.
the signal timing, yes.
I have a question, Bill. Are you also going to do something at Marketplace for the preemption for the fire station or something along there? other than just Commerce Park and Seminole Highway? Is anything happening at the Marketplace intersection?
Yes, at that intersection, we're relocating some other traffic signal equipment into that area. And the city of Madison will be installing the controller at that location from another location. So yes, we're going to be doing that signal at that location as well.
Is it going to be a full signal there?
No, it's a preemption signal which is timed into the fire department's location. So when they push their button to open the doors to go on a call, that will activate the traffic signals at the Marketplace and McKee Road intersection. The intersection will then turn red for McKee Road and allow Marketplace to turn green and allows traffic to egress out of Marketplace onto McKee. That was done in that reason, just so that we can have better access to the east or the west side of Fitchburg. And the signals don't warrant a full signalization at that area. There's not enough traffic on Marketplace to warrant a signal. And there's other locations that you can access onto McKee, like through Seminole Highway up to the signals that way.
So for the vast majority of the time, that signal will just be green for PD or McKee Road, and the only time it'll turn red is when the fire department activates it?
Correct. It will be that, yeah.
So is it going to be green, or is it not going to be non-existent?
I'll have to check on that. I think it is going to be flashing yellow for McKee.
Okay.
And then it'll be a solid red for the signals on Marketplace. And then when the lights are activated, then it would turn red on McKee and then green on the Marketplace.
Okay, thank you.
Questions, anything else? All right, not hearing anything. All those in approval, say aye.
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 Any against, say nay. All right, resolution R 113-20 is approved. Moving on to the resolution R 112. Anyone make a motion for approval?
I'll move approval for resolution R 112-20.
Second.
Thank you. Bill, you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, I apologize for the packet. Apparently, when I created the PDF, it made it the wrong size and it cut off the majority of the bid tab. And so it's not very useful. What we have is we put the intersection out for bid, and what the improvements are going to be at the intersection will include, we're going to be putting in a new center island out on the intersection of MM at Lacey Road and installing traffic signals at that intersection. The area will get repaved north and south of the intersection at Lacey, about 350 to 400 feet in each direction. And then we'll be matching in with some shoulders and the bike lanes and everything like that. We put the construction bid out for letting, and we opened the bids on last Thursday, on the 28th. And the low bid was Payne and Dolan, yes. And all the bids were within a couple of percent of each other, so they were pretty close, and they were within 3% of the engineer's estimate, a little bit less than that. So we're asking for an award of the bid to Payne and Dolan for this construction. We are also going to be coming forward with a cost-sharing agreement with Dane County. The county will be participating at an approximate 50% of the construction cost for this, as well as the developer will be paying for their share, 25% of the construction cost as well. So we're just asking for the approval of the contract to Payne and Dolan, and if there's any questions, be happy to answer them.
I have one, Bill.
Yes, sir.
I'm assuming it's just a typographical error. If you go back to the back page for resolution, it's saying that Payne and Dolan put a low bid at the price that the engineer had in, and actually their bid is higher. It's on page 11 of 12. It says 369, 404.30, and actually it should be $378,346.45,
That's correct.
right?
That's correct. So the award amount to Payne and Dolan is $378,346.45, and that's what it should say on that resolution.
Yeah, that's a good call. So can we, I guess we'll be voting on, is this kind of considered a friendly amendment where we just need to update the resolution that we've approved and seconded to just align? Is that okay with Kim and Michael? Or I'm sorry, I don't remember. Is that okay as a friendly amendment? Sorry.
Yes.
Yep, yep.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. Yeah, good catch. Any other questions on this, this resolution?
When do they plan to start construction, Bill?
Once the bid is awarded on June 9th, we're looking to have a pre-construction meeting shortly after that. And once the contracts are executed, possibly within a week and a half of the 9th. So we're looking at maybe the 24th of that week.
Quick. All right, no other questions. Will all those in favor of resolution 11220 for the award contract to Lacey Road say aye?
Aye.
Aye.
Any against? All right, our 11220 is approved. With that one friendly amendment to align on the contract award bid information. Those were the only agenda items we had for tonight. So any announcements, Bill, Dave?
I have none. I believe I'll be at the meeting on the 15th. I think I'll be back in town. How about the other board members?
I shall be here.
I am also available.
I'll be here, yeah.
Plan on the 15th.
Good, all right. A motion for adjournment?
I so moved.
So moved.
Thank you, Michael. Then I think we're adjourned for the evening. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you.